Hi folks, it's Dennis here at Aspen Thicket Grouse Dogs. Thanks for tuning in to our YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to do a short little video to talk about some preventative medicines that you can give to your pet and dogs to kind of keep them out of the realm of roundworms, hookworms, whipworms, the like, and talk a little bit about heartworms and medication for that. So if we all know, we have dogs and we've been to the vet a time or two before, and one of the things that you do is you take a fecal float to the vet and they check to make sure your dog doesn't have any worms. Typically when you bring a puppy home, it might have some worms because they pass through from the mom. But unless your dog is out in the yard eating rabbit poop or in contact with a lot of flies, typically we don't see a lot of challenges. It depends on where you live at, depends on how clean you keep your kennels and so on and so forth. But the old saying goes, right, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So what we like to do with our dogs is we do a kind of a holistic natural approach when it comes to day-to-day care, prevention of worms, and we do give our dogs a tablespoon of what's called diatomaceous earth. This is it right here. We get it at Tractor Supply, and it's a food grade, and it really just it's kind of like it's ground up calcium. It's like calcium bentonite, essentially, I think is what the scientific name is it, but you know, it's ground up dirt, really. And this, a lot of people swear by this. A lot of people, this is the only thing they use as a natural preventative medicine, or the holistic type thing for their dogs. We've been given this for about a year or so now, and it seems to work. I mean, a teaspoon a day on top of their food, and it works pretty good. So you can get it at Tractor Supply, and it's just one of those things that helps out a little bit. In addition to that, we have a concern of heartworm. Of course, we don't want to put a dog through that. That can be kind of a nasty episode for them, and that's generally transferred by mosquito. Now, not all mosquitoes have it. They would have to bite something that's infected with heartworms and then carry it to your dog, and we know the lifespan of a mosquito is like 24 hours or something like that. So, but it's still a concern, and we don't want to put our dogs through that. Now, the standard that's been used for a number of years is people buy the Heartgard chewable from your vet, and you give the dog the Heartgard chewable, and you're good for 30 days. For me, having a kennel of 7-8 dogs, that gets to be a little bit spendy. So probably about 12 years ago or so, we started making our own Heartgard in essence, and we take the very same chemical that's in Heartgard. It's this right here. It is called Ivermection, and you can buy it on the shelf name of our brand name of Ivermection, or in the case of this one here, this is called Agromectin. You can buy both of them on Amazon or Tractor Supply or whatnot. You can get them there, and it basically is the same liquid that is in Heartgard. You just have to measure the dosage out for yourself. Now, there is a little bit of debate on dosage. Some of the folks, like myself, we tend to give somewhere around a little bit less than 1/10 of a cc per 10 pounds of body weight. You take it up in a syringe, and you get a dish of food for them, put a couple scoops of soft food on it, and squirt the dosage for the dog on that food, and then give it to them, and they gobble it up, and they're good for the month. So it's no different than taking a Heartgard pill. It's the same type of ingredient, or the very same ingredient that they put in Heartgard. So some folks, I know on some of the sled dog forums, they go a little bit lighter with the dosage, but over the 12 years I've been doing it, I haven't seen any negative side effects. However, with that, I have to have my disclaimer, right? I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not a dog nutritionist. I am not an expert on a lot of these things. So it's kind of one of those things you have to use it at your own risk. But I am providing information out here to tell you how we've done things over a number of years, and it seems to work pretty well for us. So you may be interested in giving it a try. You might not be, but if you do, if you have any questions, of course, feel free to shoot me a message and I'll do my best to get back to you. With that, thanks for watching our video, and we hope to see you in the woods.